So here's the problem. This is an American standard kitchen faucet called the Lillian 41444 SSF, something like that, sold exclusively through Home Depot. And it's supposed to have lifetime drip-free valve in the faucet. So, as you can see, after only a couple of years, it's dripping. So we're going to have to see what the problem is. Is it the cartridge or is it something else? So if you stick around, let's take a look and see what we can find. Okay, I've secured the water, the supply valves that are underneath the sink, and I've taken an Allen wrench and I've loosened up the set screw that holds the handle on, so that now the handle comes straight off. There's a little bit of a decorative ring that keeps you from taking the valve out, or the cartridge, and that just unscrews and it comes out very easily. Now apparently there are 3 screws in the cartridge holding the cartridge in. I'm going to have to loosen those, take them out, and we'll see if I can get the cartridge out easily. I've loosened the 3 screws and they weren't in very tight. One was a little bit snug, the others were very loose. And now, and I made sure I put a stopper in the drain in case any screws came out. I don't want to lose them. And I think I still have a screw holding on. Yep. And the cartridge just comes right out, no problem. And that's what it looks like. Apparently this is an American standard feature. They say that this contains ceramic discs, which allow the drip-free feature, but I'm going to look in here and see what I can see. See if there's anything else that shows itself. It seems to be a little bit of a seal. And possibly, and there are more screws. And I'm going to check those. And they're snug. Those are tight. Just 2 screws. Well, what I'm going to do here, and this also has locating pins so that you line it up properly. What I'll do is I'll put this back in and tighten it up, and let's see if that helps. I have it all back together. Where that cartridge is just plastic, I didn't want to tighten it down too hard, but I gave it a little bit of a snug, and it's in there tighter than it was when as I first found it. And as you can see, it's not leaking. I turn the water on. When I shut it off, you get like maybe 1 drop after I shut it off, and then that's it. And it's not leaking. So I think that was the problem. We just had a cartridge. The screws had loosened up a little bit. After a couple of years working this back and forth all the time, I could see how it could happen, because you really can't muscle down on these screws. They can't be too tight. It has like a little nylon seal between the cartridge and the body of the faucet. But that's all it took to repair it. If I did have to replace that cartridge, American Standard, their website says it goes for a little over $8, $8 and change, so that's not too bad. And I believe that Home Depot also has some replacement cartridges in stock. So that's all there was to that. Problem solved.